Vikramaditya Khanna, who's a professor at professor of law at the Michigan University, joining me live this morning. Jameen Brahmbhatt, who's an MD, joining us from Houston as well today this morning at the NRG Stadium. Rajiv Pandit of the Indo-American Kashmir Forum live with me this morning, and Mitul Patel also joining us live. And I have with me another Brahmbhatt who's an entrepreneur and an educator, right?
Thank you.
And also working very closely with the organizers. And tell us about the students. A lot of interest among the students here in terms of what's happening here, because there is so much scope for Indo-American ties to grow.
Absolutely. So, I think our youth it represents 1/3 of the attendees today. There's a sense of pride that we get from our parents, and it makes us really excited that our community is getting together, and all the things that we have grown up knowing and learning with our parents makes us feel proud to be part of it. And for our generation as well, I think it really excites us to know this event's happening, and our youth is excited with it.
And I have Mr. Patel here, who's come all the way from Mississippi. You've come from Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
All people are here from all 50 states of the US, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Why have you come here?
Because of Narendra Modi.
Yeah, and what's your message for Mr. Modi?
The message from Narendra Modi, we love you and we're proud from India because you're doing great job in India. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have another person who's part of the organizing committee here. People are slowly going to start getting seated, and we're seeing what's happening on the stage. So in terms of the performance and the mood, of course, is fantastic, but what can we expect on the stage?
I think it's very exciting. I was here yesterday during some of the rehearsals, and the culture program is very well done. And it is actually a very positive, exciting vibe. Everything you're saying, we're feeling 10 times as much energy inside of us. And as he said, it's all about the future generations. As an Indian American with 3 daughters, I want them to have deep roots in their Indian culture, in their spirituality, and their traditions. And moments like this are going to set the stage for the future, so that our future generations to come will always be proud to have Indian in their blood.
Well, that's one thing, but I want to ask you, what is it about such events, Madison Square Garden, and then you had San Jose, and then I was there at Wembley when it happened in UK in 2015, and then you have this one, which is, so every event is getting bigger, but why does it happen? What is the message that the Indian community is trying to send, one event from the next?
I think a function of 2 things. One is, of course, remembering their own culture and invigorating it in their children, but also strengthening US-India ties. Bilaterally and otherwise, both on business as well as other matters. And I think that's become a very big deal with these sorts of events.
Yeah. And Mr. Lalit Kaul is here from the Indo-American Kashmir Forum. You had an opportunity to see the Prime Minister yesterday?
Yes, we did, and we were there to thank him for everything he has done for the nation, specifically what he did in Jammu and Kashmir, our former state of Jammu and Kashmir, to abrogate Article 370 and 335A, which is opening a door for specifically us Kashmiri Hindus who have been ethnically cleansed for the last 30 years to see another ray of hope that there might be a day coming soon where we can go back to our homelands.
Right. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me live this morning. We're at the NRG Stadium, and I just want to, what's your message, if I can ask all of you to just in 5 seconds sum up, the biggest takeaway from here?
Howdy Modi, obviously. We want to welcome the Prime Minister to our home, and we hope that he comes back again and again, and that we could take his message forward with our community.
5 seconds.
I wish for all the Americans to take a positive, even more stronger positive message about just Indians and what we do here and the contributions we have made towards the American dream.
Build greater US-India ties and relations, and Howdy Modi.
Yeah, I think this is a message to the rest of the world that 2 largest democracies are getting together, and this relationship is going to grow and grow further. So.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us live from the NRG Stadium this morning. We are live, and what we'll do is we'll keep our guests rotating as well. Mr. Gitesh Desai, who's a spokesperson of the Texas India Forum, is joining us live as special guest, along with Mr. Shelley. Shelley's an industrialist, Indian American from Chicago. He's here and a part of a big supporter of Donald Trump as well, and a big supporter of India-America ties. Mr. Gitesh Desai first, because he's the spokesperson of the Texas India Forum. Mr. Desai, Is this what you anticipated, or is it going to get bigger?
It's going to be bigger. It's just a beginning. What you're seeing right now, people are coming in, taking their seats, and the flow of people are continuing. The stream of people is going to increase, and you will be amazed how 50,000 people assemble in the NRG Stadium. All Indian Americans are very excited to have this event unfold before our eyes.
Okay, and I want to ask you, this is something that I've been asking all the guests. What is the big message when you conceptualized this event? What was the message you wanted to send out to the people of India? What's the big takeaway?
We wanted to show to the world the contributions of Indian Americans in the United States, our cultural, social, and intellectual contributions in the United States, and the growth of our community, the progress of our community, how our children are progressing here and being part of this great land. Our culture program is called Woven.
Yeah.
As the threads are
Woven Dreams, is it?
woven is the thread that's been woven into make a greater, stronger fabric. So we as Indian Americans, we become one like a thread in a greater fabric. So we are part and parcels of this country, this great land, with our own heritage, our own value system. So what you're going to see today, what's going to unfold is what Indian culture represents, the unity in diversity. We have people of Indian origin, of all faiths that exist in India since ancient times, all languages that spoken in India for a very, very long time, and people of all persuasions that come from India and establish themselves in this country. That's what the Woven is going to showcase today to the world. Also, we would like to have a very strong US and India partnership, which is being growing by the year. As we know, each administration and each government in India is progressively moving forward with this stronger bond, because we are natural allies. We have the same aspirations, same hopes in both the countries, and our value system is similar. So there is no other option but to be one with two culture. When both this country become stronger partners, it's good for the world peace and the human progress.
And congratulations on this event. Fantastic the way you guys have organized it and brought everyone together. I think I think Ashwin is looking for you as well. I'm going to let you go at this point. Okay, fine. I think he wants you there with him. But thank you, Mr. Gitesh, and once again, congratulations on this event.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
So happy that you all are here from all the way from India.
Thank you.
To tell our story to the world.
Well,
we are so appreciating your efforts.
That's our job, to tell the story. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.